I'm Lauren Duncan. I'm an art educator and a painter. I've painted ever since I can remember, but it wasn't until after I got married and some job changes for me and for my husband, and started picking back up my paintbrush. And I didn't know what to paint, and I tell students this a lot when I speak to students. I just say, when I didn't know what to paint and I felt like I was just wanted to create something, it doesn't matter what you paint, just paint what's in front of you. And I started painting flowers and still lifes and stuff that wasn't super meaningful, but it got me back into the practice and got me started working again. My painting time has become my prayer life, and this is my studio, but it's kind of like my little sanctuary here. Like, I love waking up and coming into this space, and it's just so freeing. Now when I come in to paint, typically I have my praise music on. I have some thing that I'm dealing with in my life that I need to talk to the Lord about, and I need to say, this is hard and this doesn't make sense. And I feel like He meets me there on the canvas, and it's a conversation when I paint. It is, I'm saying, this is what's hard, this is what doesn't make sense. And as I paint, I feel like the Lord shows up, and there's always that bright spot, that spot of hope, where I know He is in real life. Like, He is our hope no matter what we go through. Found out a few years ago it was going to be very difficult for us to have a family, and it's just broken my husband's heart, and it's been hard and sad and scary, and we don't know what to do with that. And a lot of this artwork here today was after that, but when we found out we had a potential adoption worked out, and we were planning to adopt. And we were excited and joyful. We had birth mother, children planned out, all this kind of stuff. And so we got to know her, which was an amazing thing, but it made it even harder when she changed her mind. In the adoption world, it's called a failed adoption. So we had a failed adoption, which was like a whole nother layer of heartache and heartbreak, and not understanding why the Lord provided this opportunity for us, something that should have been good. Like, it was good for a minute. It was really good, and it felt good, and it felt right, and then it broke our hearts all over again. That's why right now I'm just resonating in 2 Chronicles. I was listening to it again this morning. It's about this battle. The Israelites could not win. They were outnumbered. They said it was a horde of people that were coming to attack them, and there was no way they could do anything about it. And I feel akin to that. I know I don't have an army coming to attack me, but I feel like I have this big thing in front of me that I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know what to fight for. I don't know what steps to take next. But in the story, they say they pray to the Lord and say, we don't know what to do, but our eyes are on you. And the prophets say, the Lord has told me that this is not your battle, this is His battle. Like, He is fighting this battle for you. And I just am marinating in that story right now. That's where I feel like I am. And trusting that the Lord is fighting for me, and that He's working in ways that I couldn't imagine. He's working outside of the things that I can see. He's working in ways that are much bigger than what I see right in front of me. For me, painting is my therapy. It's my peace. It's a release. It's like I said, this conversation where I get to work these hard things out and ask questions in my own way. And I encourage people who aren't even artistic to paint. I mean, I have one girl that I disciple that comes by once a week, and we paint, and I just help her with her paintings, but she doesn't like this, but I have made her paint over her painting every week so that she's just so focused on the future, and I want her to focus on the here and now. And learn to enjoy the process and enjoy the steps that we take. I love working with kids. My favorite thing about working with kids is just their imaginations. Like I said, my friend that comes over who's in college, she's so scared to try things and so worried about what the end product looks like. But when you're working with a kindergartner, they are not worried about what it's going to look like at the end, and they're willing to take risks that adults aren't. So one of my favorite books and ways to help people learn to embrace their mistakes and embrace the process is reading Beautiful Oops, and it's all about making mistakes and making them into beautiful things. Kids love it and adults love it. I read it to a group of adults not that long ago, and one was crying. She was like, it's just like life. And you can make all the mistakes into beautiful things.